Hi guys, it's Tiffany Ko and this is another vlog about doing pop-up markets. Today is the very first pop-up market of the year at Goods in Marikina. This particular event is being held at the Do Good Cafe, which is owned by a Filipina, and they're here to support fellow local entrepreneurs like us. So we just took a grab from Quezon City to Marikina to participate in this event. And I'm also happy to be assisted by my personal assistant, Miss Jean Berino. I'm personally excited to share with you guys my experiences here in participating at this market. So this is how we started setting up. We chose our own setup, our own place for this market. It's not like other markets that are run by professional organizers. So here we just choose a spot for our booth and just start setting up. There is really a lot of free time for us to set up since we were allowed to start setting up by 9:30 a.m. and the cafe starts to open at around 10 a.m. We are one of the first to arrive actually at this market. So there's another set of merchants that arrived at almost nearly the same time as we did, but they were still choosing which spot they'll take. And so we just went on and chose our spot right away. One of the perks of arriving early is being able to choose your spot for this market, because in other markets, the organizers actually choose the spot for you and want to allocate spaces for a specific industry. We were told the day before that chairs would be provided or are already at the booth, so we only needed to bring our 4-foot table to the market. And because we have already rehearsed how to set it up, it was much easier on the day off. So before we move on to more details about the pop-up market, this particular weekend was only open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and we were only able to enter for a Friday slot. So it's just one slot for the 3-day slots that were initially available. But what really attracted us, of course, was that the booth was for free, because it is one of the ways that the cafe is able to give back to the community. And so we just tried our luck to participate in this type of event. Therefore, the initial capital that we started off with was basically our transportation expense and also our salary and our food expense for the day as well. Location-wise, I think we had got a pretty good spot for this market, because throughout the day it even rained because there's a typhoon that came or passed by the Philippines. And so we did expect rain showers since I checked the weather forecast for both Quezon City and Marikina days before and also on the day itself. So there was an estimated time frame that the rain would start to fall, and luckily we arrived before it ever even happened. So we were safe and dry under the roof of the cafe. Since this is the very first pop-up of the year, I actually took the time to research on booth preparations and other ways to actually improve our booth setup. And one of the key takeaways that I had was having a table banner for our booth. I wanted to make sure that the color of the banner would be able to adapt to any type of environment, and so white was a very good option for us, so that it can also allow our products to pop up from the booth itself. I really like how it's able to represent our brand, because the logo can be clearly seen from far away. I was initially concerned because as I started to place my cell phone to take a video of our preparation, this table with its chairs was really in the way as we set up our space, and so I was really wondering how that's going to work out. Another thing is I considered to move them, but I didn't have that strength for that day. I was not feeling that well, so I just adjusted myself to the situation, and Jean also helped adjust things throughout the setup as well. But I really had a concern, like what if someone's butt actually makes our products fall and we have to keep rearranging the setup, I was really concerned. Another small issue even happened when the wooden board started falling off. I'm like, I just set that up yesterday and now it's broken. And we just decided to not place the board back to its original spot by the end of the preparation. Just to prevent any mishaps, a clear shout out to Potsy because that's where we got our calling card holder for our booth for this year. I'm really happy to shout out fellow local entrepreneurs. So they are a Albay based handicraft for pottery. So if you guys are interested, check them out. I really love the fact that we did a booth mock setup for this table itself because we are able to place every single item right away on the spots that we initially planned for and only had minimal adjustments for this pop-up. So I was really happy about that and I really felt successful in a certain way that this I would say never happened for previous booth experiences. So this was a win for the day. Last year we used red crates that were open to move around our inventory, and this year we decided to use stock boxes that were really more convenient for us because we were able to place items in smaller containers and can allow us to carry a certain amount of items instead of just carrying an entire bulk, which would really hurt our backs as well. So we are carrying different mls throughout this whole bazaar, and so this is really something to be considered, especially when your stock has a bit of weight to it. A shout out as well to my best friend Diana Dizon Macalino for helping me rethink how to level our booth setup, and also to her partner Dana. Thank you for helping us even in a small way, you know. So guys, when you are doing displays, make sure that all your products can be clearly seen, and so leveling up certain products will really help attract people to your booth. And this is one of the things that we can compare to our previous mock setup versus the one that we did in the actual booth setup. The initial concern was that the cellophane masks were being covered at the back, and so I decided to just move them forward but also to the side so that they can still be seen, because the Vegatin Shamcons, the hair team sprays, the Vegatin hair spa, they cover up that area and there's no way to peek through if you're looking at it once at a one glance, you know.
Good morning guys, it's 15 minutes till 10 and the cafe opens at 10. We are here in Good Cafe in Marikina and this is our
Okay guys, time check, it's already 12:12. So far we had one sale and then the rest of the merchants around us are coming. Time check, it's already a few minutes past 3:30 and we've only had 2 sales today. So, hoping for the best for later. And yeah, that's the update for our booth. So the day just pretty much went by a little bit slow. So we decided to go home earlier than expected. We were initially thinking about closing by 7:30 so that we can get home around 8:30 to 9, but I had to make the decision to leave at 6:30 p.m. instead because I was not really getting any better and there were very few foot traffic. By the evening, the light set up from the cafe itself was not that bright at all, and it really didn't allow the merchants to show off their products around that time. We were just lucky because we brought our own LED light setup. Perhaps if I was not that sick or getting sick, we could have stayed longer, but yeah, I had to make a decision because we still had work the next day. And so this is our time lapse of our closing shop. Every bazaar or booth pop-up experience is always different, and there's always something to learn from these types of markets, and I just really am appreciative of this opportunity of being able to set up and allowing people in Marikina to see that there is such a vegan hair care product, vegan skincare product that is present in the market and that is affordable for them to purchase, since the products are made in the Philippines. Ingredients are also sourced in the Philippines, and they are handcrafted and artisan in the Philippines. And so guys, if you want to support Verde Klik, please do visit our socials, and also you can check out our TikTok shop as well, just to check if you would like to purchase any of our products. And this is us ready to go home. We got home by 8 p.m. and it started downpouring when it came near 9. So I was really happy because we already closed shop and got home. If you happen to reach the end of this video, thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me talk about our experience. Till next time, guys.